It's Love Thy Neighbour Day today, and that is what I will be doing and carrying out. I have printed some lovely little sticky sticks, and this says, I am here to help. This is Claire from 45 School Lane. I'm a healthy young mother and your neighbour. I'd like to give you my mobile number in case you need any assistance. This is especially if you are high risk and don't want to go out. If you need any food, errands or essentials, please call me and I can drop things to your doorstep. I will do all I can to help you. And I'm going to drop those into everyone that lives on my road. There's quite a few elderly people that live on my road and on the next road along, so I'm going to drop into everybody just in case somebody's let down by somebody else or their carer or whatever, and nobody can get to them, that they have a backup plan and they've got, okay, so I've got a neighbour that's round the corner and people can ring and ask me for help. And I feel so privileged that I'm able to do that. And in this time of what we would conceive as a disconnection, it actually brings connection, neighbourly togetherness, love, community, love thy neighbour, appreciate all those people that are around you. And it's, I mean, I haven't really lived here that long, only 2 to 3 years. But some people that might have been living somewhere for 10 years and they haven't even connected with everybody on their road. We often live in societies where we're already so full with family, friends, people that live all over the world, that actually the people that live in closest proximity to us, we don't often know our neighbours. We don't often know the person that lives over the road or a few doors down, and we haven't connected in with them. So for me, it's a really nourishing practice for me to be able to do that today. Send my number to all my beautiful neighbours, and in case any of them say, well, actually, yeah, I was really going to freak out because if I did need some amenities, I've got no ways of getting to the shop. But wow, thank you. Now I can feel a little bit more relaxed that I have a backup mobile number to ring in case of any help. And there will be lots and lots of people that will be rippling throughout the world at the moment. And lots of people coming together, being supportive, being loving and being nourishing. You've always got all sides to the coin in situations like this. And I choose to see the beauty and the love and the support and the community. And my heart opens and sings about that. It's absolutely beautiful. So my invitation is there anything that you could do where you live? And that may be just making sure that you're okay. If you have children, if you have other people that depend on you, if you're a high risk person yourself, the number one thing that you could do for everyone around you might be to look after yourself. But make sure that that comes from a high vibrational place. Are you okay with that? Or are you beating yourself up and telling yourself off that, oh, I should be doing what Claire's doing and helping all of the neighbours, but actually I just really need to sit and help me. To sit and help you properly and to send out ripples of love is to own that. Do that with love and authenticity and say, I'm going to spend a couple of days really nourishing me, helping me, and if I do that from an authentic, loving space, the byproduct of that is that everybody else gets my high vibrational love and energy. If you are choosing to just be with you, but that, we call it mitoti in the Toltec teachings, that Matoti mind is going, oh, you should be doing more than other people. Make sure you feel bad for taking some time for yourself. You're being selfish, la la la. Then actually that's lowering your vibration and sending out not such great metaphysical ripples. But can you catch that and say, it's okay. We've all got that saboteur archetype within us. Can you be all right with it? Let it be in your system and say, I hear you, and it's okay. It's all right to be with. To find the space in that judgment and in that contraction and just allow it to be there and say, I'm human. Human self-sabotage. I can hear you, and I'm going to allow you to be there, rather than, oh, I've noticed it and now I can't make it stop because you're giving it attention. You can just say, I feel good with being with me for a couple of days, making sure my cup is full before giving to others. Because if you don't fill yourself first, then you shouldn't be giving to others. If you are top priority first, make sure you are full, then give from your overflow. That's completely fine. If you're not full, don't self-sabotage and tell yourself you're not allowed to fill yourself. Because you are. And allow all of those contractions to be there and say, okay, I feel the fear. And fear is a part of being human. The definition of fear is excitement without breath. So if you feel, you notice any fear sensations, if you are that aware, as soon as you breathe into it and allow it and say, well, of course I'm allowed to be afraid, because fear hits everybody at one point in time, and we breathe into the fear. It's actually the same frequency as excitement. Fear only takes over and has your power when there's no breath. When it shortens your breath and you can't breathe, then it has your power. But it will turn into space if there's breath added into that. And then it's the same frequency as excitement. And there are so many beautiful online communities of everybody coming together, of love, togetherness, high vibe, spiritual light workers, that it is a choice about what we choose to concentrate on. And do we choose to check in with ourselves, and when something is frightening us, to say, that's okay, rather than try and fight it and pretend that, oh, I shouldn't be afraid about this, I'm fine, and try and combat that fear. That's when it has our power and it becomes a contraction. As soon as we say, I'm just going to breathe into that and allow the fear to move through, it's an archetypal part of everybody, and just say, yeah, it's okay, I don't need to move away from that, I can just notice it and let it be. I feel like that is the trick. And I wish everybody boundless love, boundless energy. And can hear my daughter playing in the background, which is giving me so much joy as well. Whoopee chai.